Alright, what's going on everyone on YouTube? NES Ruler, welcome to a brand new review. Hope everybody is doing well. And this time we'll be checking out a film that I showed in my last update. But I really wanted to give it a feature review because I think it's a really funny film. And one that you guys should definitely pick up. And I really see this film being on my top 10 list at the end of the year. Probably in the middle, or maybe even higher, who knows, as the year goes on and I start watching more of these films. But sent to me from Artsploitation Films to review, and that is the film called Bloody Knuckles from the wonderful land of Canada. So, Bloody Knuckles. So this film follows Travis. He is a comic book drawer. He does a comic that pushes the line of censorship. He parodies a lot of topics that are often looked at as serious topics in society, and he makes satire off of those by doing comics. And there's this rat poison that is being sold in the Chinatown market of where this film takes place, and it gets outlawed, and then it gets start to sell on the black market. And there was a case in the beginning of this film where this mentally disabled guy comes across a bottle of this rat poison and he drinks it and he becomes all Toxic Avenger mutiny type of a character and he dies. So that is the newest subject of Travis's newest comic book, is this rat poison. And you guys remember my update when I showed this in my update, but that is the cover of the comic book. Leonard Fong is the villain in the film. He's the Chinese drug lord, but really funny. So he makes a parody of this rat poison, and this upsets the Chinese drug lord quite angrily, that he kidnaps Travis, and he saws off his hand that he uses to draw. And the scene where he cuts off his hand, the effects are really fucking good. And it really looks like his hand's getting cut off, I have to say. Really great practical effects in that scene. So Travis gets his hand cut off, and that's really where the hilarity starts to ensue, definitely. So Travis becomes a drunk. His life goes down the toilet because he can't draw anymore and he can't make a living. So he goes out one night and gets shit-faced, and he throws up from drinking too much, and he ends up throwing up in the sewer where his hand has been laying. And this throw up makes his hand come back to life, and hilarity definitely ensues from this. So the hand comes back to life, and it starts tormenting Travis, and it's absolutely hilarious what his hand starts to do with him. He starts drawing the comic again and making commentary, and Travis is pissed off because it's like, oh, the Asian drug lord's going to see what his cut off hand is drawing, and he's going to end up killing him, and things are going to go bad again because he's starting to make his comic book again. And this is a whole bunch of slapstick stuff that his hand does, and it's really funny. And then, so he starts drawing, the hand does some things that piss off the Asian drug lord again, and they start to go after Travis, and they start to hunt him down to kill him because he pissed off the drug lord again. So, during the chase between Travis and the drug lord, he goes to this S&M club. Somehow he runs into this S&M club, and a whole bunch of S&M stuff is going on. And he goes into this room, and there's this guy who is, tied up, and one of the Asian drug lords cuts off his head as he attempts to kill Travis, and the guy's boyfriend, whose head got cut off, notices this, and he's this huge masculine guy, and he wears a mask, and he's an S&M superhero, and it's really funny. So he teams up with this S&M superhero and the Hand and Travis, and they go after this drug lord. So that's basically the story. This movie is really, 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 really funny. If you got a sense of humor, you're definitely going to like this film. It has its moments where it makes a really interesting commentary about censorship. Of course, that's the underlining theme of this film, is censorship. And don't be afraid to voice your opinion if it's different than what's norm in society, and freedom of speech and all that kind of stuff. It's definitely underlying tones of this film, which I appreciate. You know, going into film and being a writer and all that kind of stuff. You know, that stuff is mean and dear to my heart, that I'm able to say what I want about things. So I really, you know, that's mainly the theme of the film, but the comedy that's within it is just really, really, really funny. And the effects in this film are freaking amazing. Just really, really great effects. You hear me when I was talking about the hand cut off scene. There's the scene in the S&M club where there's just a whole bunch of this gnarly effects, heads getting pushed in and guts spraying everywhere. It's just a really, really great series of events in this film throughout. So we learn in the special features is a really, really great addition with some really, really great special features. There's a feature on here where the filmmaker, Matt O, he goes to Diabolic DVD. If you guys know Diabolic DVD, you know what they're all about. And it's really cool to see, you know, Diabolic DVDs basically in the owner's basement, and to see Matt O going through Diabolic stock and talking about Ryan Nicholson and Massacre Video and Lewis and a whole bunch of other people that, you know, I know. It's cool to see that kind of stuff going on. So a whole bunch of really great features on this release from Artsploitation. Definitely one of the highlights of picking this up. But overall, this is a really funny horror comedy. I highly, highly recommend it. If you guys have a sense of humor, it's toilet humor, but it's really, really funny. And the interaction between this guy's hand that got cut off and his interaction with each other, and what this hand does to him, and the jokes that he does to him, and it's just a really, really, really funny film, and I highly, highly recommend it. It's stupid fun, but it's really, really well done. The effects are awesome. The special features are awesome, and it's overall just a really, really great film. So if you guys get a chance to pick up Bloody Knuckles, I highly, highly recommend it, if this review makes sense. I know it's a whole bunch of just, you know, guy draws comic, pissed off Asian drug lord, gets hand cut off, hand comes back to life, and basically hilarity ensues. That's pretty much the basis of the film. So guys got a chance to pick up Bloody Knuckles, do yourself a favor, from Artsploitation. Once again, one of the best companies out there. So that's Bloody Knuckles. Thanks everybody for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. So as you can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/NESRoller22, and you can read my reviews at 22shotsandmovieshorror.com. And I hope everyone's doing well, and I'll talk to you guys soon. See you guys.